Cancers, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from June 2nd to June 8th. I hope that you're all doing well, Cancers. So, this is the week, Cancers. You should be feeling it, that there's something that's turning around. You're feeling lighter, some type of energy coming in. You've been feeling this for a while. Some of you may have been feeling this also from from May 24th and 25th, when Saturn transitioned into Aries. Some of you are feeling it. Some of you are not. Maybe it's very subtle. Some of you are feeling it much more bigger. But from June 2nd to June 8th, you're going to start feeling, because June 9th, that's when Jupiter transitions into Cancer, and it's going to be exalted, means exalted is that Jupiter loves to be in the sign of Cancer. Usually Jupiter is in the sign of Sagittarius and Pisces, but they love to be in the sign of Cancer because Cancer is very nurturing and giving, and it's going to give, and it's going to be a lot of luck and things turning into your favor, like a lot of luck and things that are taking place in that way, and you're going to really feel it. Okay, and it's going to be with us till June of 2026, and then also it's going to go into the sign of Leo afterwards, I think. But there's also something happening from 2026 to 2027, so it continues. Very excited about that. Okay, let me know how you're feeling. Now, what did I want to say? Anything that you need to know about where you need to see me on social media, my emails. If those of you that want to reach out to Mark, there's also his website there, where you could get my sprays, whom I collaborated with, and the crystals, Auto Spirit, because every time you buy from them, you have 20% off with my name on it. All you have to do at checkout is use Patrizia 20, and then whatever you buy from them, some of their portion of money goes back to the ocean, and that's what I love about Auto Spirit. Okay, is that they give back to the ocean, and then we need that. Okay, so anything you need to know, and plus I always write, what Cancer is going through, in like this week underneath the description box below. All right, so everything's there. Now we're going to start out with your clearing, Cancer. Okay, we're going to clear your energy and space and mind as well. Then we're going to set intentions. I'm going to use my mom's bell, and then I'll use the spray. Okay, so let's do the clearing now. Clearing for Cancers from June 2nd to the 8th. Okay, so for the Cancerian collective, I'm gonna set intentions of love, light, and peace, and protection, and you could set your own intentions now. Perfect. I use my mom's bell. Some spray. Nice. Okay, Cancers, let's start with your angel numbers. Hope that you're all doing right. All right. Please write in the comments below if there's any prayers. My mom is going to be very happy to see that. If there's any prayers or intentions or anything that you want to send to yourself, to others, write them down in the comments below. Time is passing fast. Pretty soon we'll be in Cancer season. Right now, everybody on the collective is going through a huge transformation. A lot of people are coming out of the dark night of the soul, finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Huge metamorphosis taking place. A lot of people have been feeling tired, exhausted, always wanting to sleep or not being able to sleep. That was part of what we were going through with in the month of May. There was there was a lot going on, the Schumann resonance, and also with the Saturn transitioning into Aries, Neptune leaving behind Pisces after a long time and going into Aries. So it was a lot of emotions that were coming to the surface at this time. So just don't be hard on yourself, Cancers. Everything is supposed to be where it is. You're on the right path. You're where you're supposed to be. Okay. Okay. Cards came out very quickly. All right. Let's see what's going on. You got 555 success. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. 555. I've been seeing this all the time. The 555. I always see it. But this actually is my mom's numerology. So my mom, she's amazing. She always comes through every time, because she was born May 5th, the fifth month, 555. That was her number. And then 101, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the right path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. 101, new beginnings and success. Beautiful. Now we're going to take out two cards from the Sacred Symbol Oracle deck. These don't pop out, so I have a different way of taking out the cards, because if not, I would be here forever for a card to pop. Okay. Okay. Guides. A lot of you have guides around you. You're probably connecting with your guides more at this time. There's a light. You're maybe before you always there's someone you're just feeling that they always felt that they were never connecting, but you are connected to your guides at this time. I feel that you're gonna have more foresight on that. Okay, connecting with your guides. Maybe you're a guide. You guide others, or someone's guiding you, but this is about you connecting to your guides. Number 7 talks about spirituality here. Things are going with the flow and energy. And you have number 26, which is a number 8, and boundaries. At this time, Cancers, you're putting a lot of boundaries, which comes to in your home, because underneath you got the home. Okay, could be in your home, could be with people, friends. You're just putting boundaries. You're not going to accept anything less of anymore. You're not going to put up with anything. You're not going to overgive anymore, and you're going to start putting boundaries. Okay, so this is a very interesting card, which is actually what I feel that's happening on the collective right now for Cancers. So now we're going to look into your reading. We're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge. We're going to look at the immediate future, your advice, what is in from you that you can't see at this time, and the potential outcome. Why I say potential outcome is because nothing is set in stone and you have free will. But if you want it, you could claim it, right? And then I'm going to clarify the cards. And at the end, I'm going to give you additional bonus cards for finances, love, whatever it is, and what the universe wants you to know. Okay, let's see what's happening here for Cancers at this time. From June 2nd to the 8th. Cancer. Light at the end of the tunnel, 10 of Swords. There was an ending of a cycle. You were in the dark for a very long time, and there's finally light that's coming through. What is the challenge here? Oh, wait a second. There's too many cards. Okay, what is the challenge here for Cancers? It's not really a challenge, but some of you are seeing a challenge right now because maybe some of you are still in the dark. But there's definitely light here, and the sun is shining on this from the dark to the light. This is about good vibration, feeling good, feeling happy, feeling positive. Luck, whatever you touch turns to gold, is what I feel with this card. It's a lot of abundance and energy. It's a very good positive card, and it is the best card in the deck, right? In your core, you have the High Priestess finally seeing the truth. Maybe that's what I'm saying. The guides are coming through. You know, your guides are coming through. Your angels, your spirit guides, whatever it is. Trusting the insight that you get. Okay, let's look in the recent past till now. One card, guys, please. One card. Four Cups. Okay, being bored, not wanting to see things, rejection. There could have been rejection. Not interested in anything at this time. Um, you know, you know, you weren't interested. I feel like you weren't interested in a lot of things here. Okay, it was like not interested. This is what I feel. What you're working towards is a judgment here. Okay, so some type of judgment here. Okay, that's going to take place. You are going through a spiritual awakening at this time, also, and you could be at crossroads as well. We'll have to see. We're going to have to clarify. Let's look at the immediate future from June. Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on very tightly to your pennies, not pennies, but your money. Wanting to spend. You're not sure what's going on here. Some of you are holding back. We'll see. Okay, let's look at the advice. Seven of Pentacles. You've been doing a life review of how far you come up to now and why things are now moving along in the way that you want. But I also feel for some of you that you will have a raise or there's some type of surplus of money that's coming in here for you. Okay. Let's look at what you're not seeing in your environment. Is the Page of Cups. It's about listening to the messages of the heart. And fear. You got the Emperor. This is when, the Emperor is coming in. Aries energy here. You have a lot of wisdom here. A lot. Okay. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. Maybe it's because of also Neptune transitioning to Aries and Saturn transitioning into Aries, where you're in the present moment. You're not looking in the past. You're not looking into the future. You're right here, and there's a lot of wisdom and insight here. Okay, and it's about taking action. Let's look at the potential outcome. There's one card. A lot of you have been healing. Okay, I have to take out this card. I'll take it out for now, but I'll put it back because a lot of you have been healing for a long time now. Abandonment, feeling alone, orphanaged, feeling left out, ghosted in the dark, like because you've been in the dark for so long. You felt that nobody heard you. Okay, I do feel that. I'm going to keep it out. That there's been an extension, a lot of, in a sense, where you've been doing a lot of healing towards that, going through changes, financial changes. But I do feel that there's always been spirit that was also always was there for you somehow, and being patient, yeah, bringing something into balance, compromising and healing. In the overall, you got the Ace of Pentacles. There is some type of gift or money or something that's coming in sturdy for you here. Okay, now I didn't want to take, so I was shuffling my oracle. I always shuffle all the cards before and then I shuffle with you, but there was one card that came out, and the way it came out, but I wasn't recording, so it just flew on my face. It hurt me actually. And I know because it was for you guys. And the card that came out, it says resilience is one of the strongest quality you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. And they're saying, universe is saying that you got this. I just wanted to bring this up, okay? Before I would forget, because for sure I would forget. So thank God I reminded myself. And now we're going to clarify the cards because I need to know what's going on here from June 2nd to the 8th. Here there's an accumulation of something that's coming in for you. Trust your intuition. what's going on here for Cancers from June 2nd to the 8th. Okay, cards are ready. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles together. Wheel of Fortune, of course. Jupiter. The High Priestess. Okay, there's another card I want to come out, and it was this one. The Three of Wands. Okay. You've been waiting for this gift, money, whatever, abundance that's coming in. The Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Three of Wands. And there's a new beginning here that's taking place, very successful. That's going to take place. It's about trusting your intuition, trusting your insight. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune, maybe it's about playing. Okay. I don't want to say this out loud, but it's like almost like playing a ticket. You know, I don't want to emphasize on that, but it could be a lottery ticket for some of you. Okay. Because the Wheel of Fortune is associated with luck, you know, being at the right place at the right time. It could be abundance that's coming in. It's about karma. You know, it's the wheel's turning. Are you going to seize it? And you have to trust yourself. So some of you could be like, okay, when am I going to play? You know, so maybe all of you are going to play. Who knows? But I don't want to promote that. But just trying to say is that this is something that you've been waiting for. There's a new contract coming in for you. Okay. Let's look at the Ten of Swords in your situation. There's light at the end of the tunnel here. Finally, after a dark period of time. Especially when you know, when we were going through when Mars was in retrograde in Cancer, that was a heavy one. Okay. Ten of Wands, yeah, it was very difficult. Thank you for letting us know. Justice reversed, yeah, of course, things were unjust for us. It's 100%. You know, things were unjust. There was lies. There was things were not in balance when we were going through that. Okay, and the judgment came through. We always had to take the higher road here. Okay, things were difficult. We were carrying a lot on our shoulders, not only for ourselves, but we carried for everybody else. All right, and two tens on the ground is new beginnings. The 10 becomes a 1. Okay, and judgment is coming through. So this time when you were going through this, you were going through a spiritual awakening. You were going through an ascension at this time. Okay, and yeah, that's very nice. Judgment came through. Now judgment is coming through with the Sun card. You get it? Okay, this is what's crossing you. So let's look at the Sun card. What is this all about? I'm hearing returning to innocence. It could also be a card of, like, of course, is abundance, of course, and everything around you being positive, high vibes, good vibrations, feeling happy, contented. Okay, that's not the card that. Okay, all right. The 10 of Cups. No, sorry, the 4 of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of cards here. Hold on, guys. The Lovers, the Page of Swords reversed. There's decisions that you're gonna have to make here. You're gonna make decisions here. Okay, Mercury is here too. So because we're in Gemini season. Okay. It could be love, it could be anything. It could be lovers, friends, it could be work, it could be just everyday life. Okay. You're going to have to make decisions. Or some of you here are going to be cutting out people. Boundary card. You know, because you're a new person now. After everything you've been through, you're a new person. We're all in a new era right now. We're all in this new energy right now. Okay. And some of you will be cutting out people out of your life. You're going to be rejecting, not interested, and some of you will be definitely there's an energy of you are not going to be speaking to others, or just putting boundaries and closing things off. Okay, and what shows up is that you took the time to heal. Right, you took time to heal, bring things into balance here. You've been patient, right? Cancers, like, I know this is gonna, but you have been patient. We have been patient. And with the Six of Swords, better times are coming ahead for us. Do you understand? Better times. We're letting go of something in the past, and we're going into new territory. So you might be traveling to a hot place in the month of June, I would say. Well, it could be June. Yeah, June. And I also see that some of you might be also relocating or moving, but definitely you are going through a transition. Better times, sun is shining in front of you, and you're letting go of those swords because there's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Let's look at the High Priestess here in the core. What's this all about? Five of Coins. Okay, let's look at this. Ace of Swords underneath. There's a breakthrough, clarity. Chariot. Okay, let's look at all this. Okay, because these cards just come out. I have to take them out here. Okay. You got the Five of Pentacles here with the Three of Swords. There was a lot of heartbreak for you. Okay, it's showing up now also as you're moving towards the new, because of. Sorry, I have to sneeze and hold on. No, I don't have to sneeze. Okay, perfect. Oh my God. Like, make up your mind. Are we going to sneeze or not? No, we're not sneezing. Okay. Let's get back to this. Okay. It's important that we discuss this together. Okay. This situation here. Okay. So, a lot of healing in terms of abandonment, in terms of feeling left out, always last, never been chosen, always feeling ghosted in the dark, traveling by yourself, going through the most difficult things because you're resilient. Okay, and so a lot of healing went through this. A lot of healing went, like, you had to heal this part of yourself. Okay, and um, you're making progress. You're making plans. You're moving ahead here. Okay, you're making progress, but always undecisive. At one point, undecisive. Maybe you're at crossroads. You don't know which direction to go. What's showing up here for me is with the King of Cups and energy. Now, this could be you in energy or someone else, of course. But if this is you, your emotions are coming into balance now. You're not like how you used to be, where cancers used to overgive a lot all the time. Because we're so nurturing and caring, and sometimes we give too much. And I think a lot of you had to put boundaries to that. Okay, now in the King of Cups energy, in the energy of the King of Cups, so is you're more reserved. Maybe you're more reserved. You have a lot of wisdom here. You value your family. You value family, and you're very diplomat in energy, and with the Star and the Chariot, which you came into your own reading, and the Ace of Swords underneath, that there is a breakthrough here. Okay, you're going to see things very clearly. There is a wish that's going to be granted for you, and you have a calling. Some of you are already doing your calling. Like, I'm doing my calling. Maybe some of you are working, let's say you're a nurse in a hospital. Maybe that's your calling. Doesn't mean that has to do with metaphysical. Doesn't mean it has to do with cards. It could be you in a workplace, you being a caregiver. It could be anything. It could be you, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Maybe you work at the camp. Maybe you're a teacher. That's your calling. Okay, it doesn't have to be a specific thing. Okay, but some of you, it is a specific thing as well. Okay, and a wish is being granted. Also, vitality. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to start feeling younger as well. Okay, and this is Pluto in Aquarius, and you're going to take your power back here. That's the best part, and you're going to be moving forward with conviction. Okay, this is a very ambitious card. You know where you're going. You're trusting in your guides. You're trusting in your insight. Okay, and you're moving forward. Nice. Let's look at the Four of Cups in the recent past till now. You got the Nine of Wands. Cards are just flying out. Knight of Wands. Okay, let's talk about this. In the past year, you were really restless, and there's people coming in and out of your life all the time, and sometimes you let that happen because. Okay, and at the same time, you were putting a break on everything, like putting boundaries here. because of all the experiences, because of everything that you had to go through, because of everything you went through here, it shows that you are exhausted. You were exhausted. You probably are exhausted here. Okay, but you still, were determined to move forward. Okay, and times you felt very restless as well. But there's a breakthrough that took place. There's light. Okay, breakthrough. You're breaking through something. Clarity. Okay, and the sun is shining on this. This is very positive. That's taking place. There's a shift here. There's a huge shift. And there's something coming in long term. Ten of Pentacles. The Tower is coming in. Okay. So this Ten of Pentacles is something long term. Could be money in an estate, buying a home. It's abundance that's coming in terms of your creativity, retiring early, whatever it is. There's something coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. Very, very good. Let's look at the Judgment card and what you're working towards here. What is okay? Three of Pentacles. There could be collaboration. There's a strong foundation. It's about learning, teaching. You have resources here. The Six of Cups, the Two of Swords. You're undecisive yet about whatever this is. You're undecisive. You're thinking about things. You're looking into the past. There's an energy of, at times, you're feeling nostalgic and looking into the past of memories, okay, that you shared. And but with the Six of Cups, it shows me that there's also an energy where you've healed, you understood the silver lining of things that took place, and you are moving on. But somehow, maybe some of you don't want to open your heart. Could be because there's still healing that has to take place here. But you're undecisive. With the Ace of Wands there is a new beginning. Give me why is the two? Oh, you're indecisive of people from your past. Okay, that's interesting. You're not sure if, okay, what is this? One more card, okay, for the Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. Do you want to give it to me or not? Okay. Magician. The World. Okay. You always took the higher road in a situation here from people of your past. Whether it's family, people of your past here, you always took the higher road. You dismantled everything and you started manifesting over this situation, whatever you were going through or you're going through. You completed a cycle here. Okay, that's what it shows me. You completed a cycle and there's a pause. That's why maybe you're undecisive about what's happening. What are you going to do? Of people of the past. Something about the past here is showing up very strong. Okay. You always take the higher road. But you are manifesting at this time. There's a pause. But you're going to the next level. Let's look at the Four of Pentacles in the immediate future. Where are you holding it? Page of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in. Maybe you're going to be learning something new. A course or something. Or how much value you're putting into yourself. But there's definitely an offer that's coming in the immediate future. Are you going to be holding back? The Nine of Swords, you're worried. And the Page of Cups. You have to listen to the messages of the heart. You need to listen to the messages of the heart. There's something new coming in. It could be a friend. It could be a start of something new here that's taking place. Are you holding back? Because you're worried here. You're worried. You have sleepless nights. You're worried. What are you worried about here? You have many options. You could dream big. You're confused. You want to bring something into balance here. Whether it's money, emotions, people, or situations in your life. And you have the Queen of Cups and you're open to receive. Yeah, some of you are holding back here. You're worried. Financially, probably you're worried. Finances, for your finances for some of you. But something is coming into balance here. That's what it shows me. Worry is a waste of energy, Cancers. Do not worry. Don't look into the future. Stay now in the present moment. This is what counts. Not down there and not in the past. God, spirit, angel, your guides, your ancestors, they're gonna they're not gonna let you down. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. You've been putting a lot of energy into this. There's some type of accumulation that's coming in for you. There is a surplus of money coming in as well. Oh my God, what is that? Five of Swords, the Hermit. Oh my God, the cards are just like, yeah. So you're thinking logically here. A lot of you are thinking logically about things at this time, especially when it comes to how far you come and what you're expecting to come in. Some of you could be talking negative to yourself, or negative. There will be negativity around you at this time. People not having your back, or you feel like people don't have your back, or people never gave you what you who you like, who you truly are, and who you value. Like, as the Page of Pentacles is how you put yourself out there, right? And then in terms of how you value yourself. So a lot of you had to at this time. What the advice is to if this is the case, because I feel that there's still hurt here. Okay, you're still going through healing. Okay, and you're still indecisive about stuff, right? Because patience is needed here. I know you're not gonna like me saying that, Cancers, but that's what it is. Spirit says you have the courage and the strength to go through this. What you should be doing is taking time out and following your own path and focusing on yourself and just focusing on your journey here, okay? And reflect on everything. And some of you are in this Queen of Swords energy because you have to be in this Queen of Swords. You need to be in the Queen of Swords energy, all right? That's where you put your boundaries. Your emotions have to be strong. No, sorry. Your mind at times, in certain circumstances, your mind, Cancer, has to be stronger than your emotions. If you make your emotions stronger than your mind, it's not good. It's not. Let's look at the Page of Cups that came out twice in your reading. There's an offering here. What is this? This is what you're not seeing. Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Death card. Whoa. And the Tower. Yikes. Not bad, but yikes. I feel this so strong, Cancers. I feel this. I need my mom's bell. Hold on. Mom. I'm just kidding. No, but it's not. I'm not kidding. Okay, let's go back, because this is really serious shit. And I want to tell you about it, because it's like, Cancers, I'm always frank with you, and I'm going to tell you straight like I do with all the other readings. But with you guys, I hope you are listening, Cancers, because I give a lot in these readings to all of you, and I hope that you all show up for these readings I give you. But when Pluto was in Capricorn, we went through that 17 years, maybe since we were born, of all the stuff that we had to go through, right? All in our interrelationships, and we got slammed from every direction, right? There's a reason why we had to go through that. It's where to be where we are today, so people can take advantage of us any longer. This is about patterns, talks. It could be addictions. People were bonded to karmic people that we were bonded to. We went through hell through that. We were in the dark for so long, Cancers. So long. But now Saturn is shifting into Aries, and that's going to be a new title for us. We're going to be completely different. People are going to say, what's happening, Cancers? We're never like this. We're going to speak our mind. But there is an ending of a cycle, and it's showing up again in what you're not seeing. Some of you are feeling stuck. You're overthinking. You're worried. You're in the dark. I understand, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. Just know that you're going through a huge transformation. There's a death and rebirth, and that's what's happening on all the collective, especially the cardinal signs, but especially Cancers. Because when Pluto was in Capricorn, and that was complementary to Cancer, we were the ones, Cancer and Capricorn were getting the shit end of the stick. Mostly. Okay? Huge transformation, death and rebirth. Your heart is going to heal again. The Tower is coming in. Yeah. Give me another card, though, for just... I never seen it. It's powerful because I feel it when I'm doing the readings. When I channel, and I feel it. Okay? Five of Wands came reversed. There's going to be resolve. There's a resolve here. That's good. And one more card for what they're not seeing. Yeah. 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 Okay. You were trying to bring... Okay. There was a lot of stagnancy. You were stuck. You were feeling stuck. You were in limbo. You had no choice to be where you had to be for the very longest time. And you're finally coming out of it because there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. And there will be a union here that's coming through here. Okay. And it will be successful, but it will take your confidence to do so if you want it. That's if you want it. That's if you want it, because there's a new beginning taking place for you. Okay. And success. Let's look at the Emperor. So there is a relationship coming in for someone here, or some of you out there, if that's what you truly want. Let's look at the Emperor. Sorry, I don't know why my nose is clogged now all of a sudden. I don't get it. Okay, let's look at the Emperor. The Knight of Swords. The King of Wands. The Ace of Cups. Page of Wands. Something is coming in divine timing. Okay. There's going to be a message coming in. Someone's coming in very hot over here. Okay. There's a calling. They feel it. There's a bigger picture. They see it. There's going to be a lot of celebrations around you and a lot of abundance. The Ace of Cups shows up. Okay. Because this could be any type of commitment. It doesn't have to be just about love. It can be about anything. But love is here. Unconditional love. Okay. Forgiveness. Celebrations. Beautiful energy of abundance coming in for you. A lot of celebrations. Support. There's going to be a message and someone's taking action here. Very strong Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay, I do see that in energy, but there's also other signs too. Okay, and it's in divine timing. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles with Temperance in the potential outcome. Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning taking place. In terms of love, creativity, after a time, after a period of healing, taking a break, resting, healing, there is clarity finally. There's new opportunities that are coming towards you. Also abundance, and this is Venus. Okay, and love and finances and beauty. Redefining yourself, changing everything about yourself. One more card for the Five of Pentacles. Temperance, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Empress. The Emperor and the Tower. It's happening very soon. Okay, if it already hasn't happened. And there's nothing wrong with this. The Tower is coming in to shift because it's time. And it's about having wisdom, authority. Life is in your hands. You take control of it. And it's about taking action. Or there could be someone in that energy that's next to you with the Empress here. Okay, this could be a power couple as well. You're gonna overcome all the difficulties you've been through. One more card for the overall of the reading for Cancers from June 2nd to the 8th. I don't know why I was fine all day until It's always, I don't understand what's going on. I wonder what's happening on the collective. I was fine all day. I was not even feeling sick or stuffy or anything. Now all of a sudden I'm stuffy again. Okay. Yep. 7 of Wands. You're going to overcome everything. All the challenges that are coming at you, you overcame them. And there's something coming to you. Okay. Now we're going to take out some extra cards here from, this is love and finances or career. I already shuffled them before. What are the messages here for Cancer? Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Let's see. Well, underneath you got winning. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once when you get a lot of money, Cancers. Save some for a rainy day, which I know you will. Money tree. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth, Cancers, because it's coming. And power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. All right. And now we're going to see what the universe wants you to know. Last but not least. Cancer. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you aren't happy with, ask yourself why you are still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit. Be fierce. And Cancer, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier for us. This makes us easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancers. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. And good luck.